Gospel Nyum Tuni. Sonnie Badu here with us this afternoon.
Do you know it? Just sing it with me. My soul says yes, says yes. My soul says yes to you. Where you lead me, I will follow. When you call me, I will answer. Oh my Lord, please teach me how to know your ways. Can I take it again? Where you lead me, I will follow. When you call me, I will answer. Oh my Lord, please teach me to know your way. Whatever it takes, whenever you want, what moment you choose, whatever you plan. Oh my Lord, let your way.
Sonnie Badu with this one. Where are you? Ben fi ben what you cry near tree. My soul says yes. 12 minutes after 3, entertainment review. We know Asugusui, Gracie Abuaje with MC Iboa. Yatna say, yeah. Sonnie Badu here with us in the studio. Then my church, come on.
Please lay up. Let me take it again. So be my light and be my guide. Be my way. Be my way. Oh my Lord, come lay. My soul says yes. Says say yes. My soul says. Everybody.
It's here for your Sama Makwabas from Kodeba Peace 104.3. Midin the MCI your boy 30 minutes on top of the hour 3. Seni Edi Kankai and ne yenya a studio guest Kesia Pa ye Dr. Sonnie Badu. Wababe Kai and Sawa High and Babe Chichin Komo. Ne repertoire ni the doors be brain. I'm a bonnet tougher. He's, one of the most successful gospel exporter a free Ghana Hanum to have ever emerged from Africa. What you see, Sonnie Badu Wababe Kai and Sawa High. Ya one from him, yatin yama be one from him ne Yababe Boni na hun komo yabema na kwaba na chese yashe yen komo chiche na si dog. Yama wa kwaba. Nyami Shao. So why if a pa or top near me for pa? Is it from the Sonnie Badu clothing line?
No, young man, your friend Fino.
Okay.
Yeah, on I open pa mommy.
Okay.
Yeah.
If a tau pa.
Pacho me chia bra Chrissy. Pacho men count. Okay, so on kabi binti.
Okay, I don't know what you are talking about. I plead the fifth. Studio guests is so Adjo Mekonya, Socrates, Safo, Ewahasa, so na face so Whitney watching so Ababekaya Hunwaha. Yane dog best starting Komochichi and dog. Rhythms of Africa is Abaso 29th of November. Yenka Wansem Kakra. Let's look at where edition Ben Awodibe.
Where peace edition, of course, we wanted to factor it into the election year, and totally free or independent square.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me
pacho Debbie.
Okay.
Absolutely free. And last year was really successful. It had been 10 years at Minya Bibiawaha. So we didn't know what to expect. And so we opted for Grand Arena. And I think those who were outside were even more than those who were inside. But then right after last year, I knew Yebeko Accra Sports Stadium. So we booked Accra Sports Stadium. But I think the Black Stars for issues. We had to move it from Accra Sports Stadium to Independence Square, which actually during our election year, that's the very place on best way in the next president-elect.
Right.
I think the occasion is just perfect. So we got Agromonte to sponsor everything.
Okay.
It's absolutely free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Independence Square absolutely free because now Kamebaba beka sponsorship one sem kakra because hosting a show like this at the Independence Square na yenim saying ye fedi agro.
And yeah, it's not a joke, but nyamia my favor before certain people Silicon House and Agromoto or Mafakano.
BBR
Everything.
Sound everything.
Production that night is going to be top notch.
I mean, knowing Sonnie Badu new shows we know what to expect when it comes to sound quality, images, BBR for you. No one can say we raise we don't expect anything less. But Mekai say before this very concert, show be Wagana at the time where you had your accident and all of that. No, me who send a sponsorship issue kakra. So this time around, Agro.
Monty
and Oma Fakanina. So this time we are not going to hear you selling anything to sponsor anything.
Not at all. It's been stress free, and I'm absolutely humbled by their kind gesture. I'm forever indebted to them.
Okay, so just as Yakano. Last time sponsorship a big deal. So one kasa uchechen 70 be out the two job out be where cresa wo ton niam be na utimi nyes kana the shows no. You're saying that this time around there's a sponsorship. Tell us how difficult or how easy send a net here do you have to go chasing them and one kasa na be omote wamani who in terms of sponsorship and how as it to be more bread as I mean and you to teach you from the gospel fraternity to even raise or get sponsorship. How did you come by this particular one?
So last year 98% of it came from my pocket, everything that happened at the Grand Arena. But we had people who had promised, and I actually took them for their word. So Mabahona Obeya said I'll go with that hope. Oh yeah, Minko and find me budget say Abia obey say and now say. I now understand the terrain. Matthias yes say bimo umbeka so that's the terrain.
So you even have to mention some names. I promise you they couldn't even fulfill their promise near the end.
That's what happened, and I was a bit disappointed because even at that time I was trying to reach out to them.
Okay.
So I was trying to reach out to fathers to say I can't do what I'm supposed to do.
Sonnie.
No,
because I nine chucha they are here because say our nine in the hole.
Wow.
Ho.
Yeah, he doesn't have. Say the
so
amputation.
Oh wow.
That's here.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not there.
Okay. So this whole thing about some of us you are faking because you just want you better uncanny those things.
Miss Sonnie Badu me fake I don't take it now. Mommy, please answer me. What would I fake to pretend I'm sick so people have mercy and buy tickets? No. I slipped off the staircase. Now real no daddy. It's me nani ko shishim ni try. E chako me kura na minim say e chako. Me drew Lister. No say nine na can away. No say nine be. To me team no call back the phones. Echo light. No ko share. No share ice mo. You drew your Lister was calling Kolebu. They checked everything. Say a crushed amputation. It cannot be put back. So they asked me, Mayor concert, Nana. And so there's no way I was going to cancel the concert. But which options do I have? Skin grafting. and no bones na aka also no ye betwa me skin near the akata so 2 toes no and na say on betwa bones no na busa so the na quicker. Then they said I didn't know busa and say because we were concert 5 days later.
Then I just at the time and like Obibeka say you had a serious accident. All you were concerned about was delivering on the concert.
I could not. There was no way I was going to cancel the concert. No way. My wife was pregnant. I think she was 9 months, almost 8 months pregnant. Also, remember her back. Onukra my friend na mesre because I knew say onion inti one way no panic. To miss me praka crazy. Or she almost passed out. So the doctors arranged 4 hours later. So I'm in my bodyguard and he died 5 months ago. Okay. I haven't spoken about trauma and all of that. See, I'm saying me down and said I wanted surgery. And I said I wanted to watch it. So they almost so panier epidural and then on both way. And then they started breaking the bones.
Wow.
And it was about 26 stitches. No much mami. The following Sunday, I went to preach. I stood on my feet, first service, 3 hours, second service, about 3 hours too. And I'm a circle rehearsal with the band. I did not, I think I did a few interviews. Churches na main to me uncle visited because me moving obi tiam na so behame. But then I was determined to grant every radio interview because I couldn't let the radio presenters down say me pra. Oh, and I couldn't talk about it too because I was embarrassed about it. What do I mean? Me did them. You understand? How am I going to take it? Do I feel comfortable with it? How are people going to perceive it? There's a lot of mental way that comes with it. So during the concert time, no, meant to me uncle be able to raise money or anything. Until me told me watch, Now, I did about 4 hours on stage, right? To me, the team didn't even know Semeto crutches naturally. I told them Semeto na konya sumaye. They didn't know because me kaya kame mami o me kwa kofa mami abase jai. So I knew say men can't show me. Went on stage, put the crutches down. I was fasting that day. I didn't take no painkiller. So the foot was throbbing like that. Stitches too creative for me. So you know. And my mother had to elevate my foot because it was too much. And a young lady be back said, interview. The team said no because pain and me go through no. Then I said no. Juma, I gotta grant the interview. So when she came, she asked the same question. At this magnitude, this show of this magnitude, and I'm saying, oh, mommy. Last minute, Grammy told me watch. And I'm just so maybe so. Then the press release said, "My told me watch. I'm just show." Then they started cussing me on there. But then I couldn't explain seminary Chamepra because again, I didn't know if I wanted the world to know about it.
Okay.
I didn't know if I could handle it. I didn't know if my kids could handle it because America, in Korani bits me myself, oh papa,
I told you watch.
They can be very, very interesting. But then one time my wife showed me a video, but boy, been in 9 back which a documentary encouraging people. That's when I realized that it's part of getting healed is talking about it and talking about the process. That's why I came out and started letting people know, say, and I know a charcoal. Sorry, no kind 1, 2, 3 Can I tell you the trauma, the pain that comes with it? So those 2 toes are connected to the right ear. So right now, my right ear is a tone deaf. Yeah.
And shouldn't papa.
No, but musically, it was sharp. But it's I'm just, and it worked flight cabin up and down. That can also affect the right ear because those 2 tones. The foot alone has strange sensations. I don't know how to explain it.
Wow.
Me who staircase pe na me machine. Me who insure tiles pe me move it there. So the trauma that comes for a whole year till date, I'm still going through it.
Wow, that's really something else because Ufa through all that pain to make sure and you delivered on that concert. It was very beautiful.
That was 40% of me.
Wow.
That but I could be me turning and can be and I didn't come back home. And I realized and when I'm casting me pra.
Wow.
So share me I made Danny me who send me here band now. No me team me team But then when I turned to the stage, I was smiling. But then when I noticed, audience me command no, like yeah, you know. But of course, stagecraft, you gotta apply that, and you know. But I think it's part of life, and but man, baby, I'm happy.
Yenfa conversation in back to sponsorship. Sisi asenya udi kan say online no so kra kan ho bi ntien tumi ama wan ye mobile enough say obekwa kope sponsorship ni ade ntire ko wieche na we say uton ho ade na wo de so ne ma so na wo de ye bi. That's why the first say nkrofon so edi wo hwamo no. This time around this sponsorship here was secure bibia ye finalized because
so the Agromonte man was around last year.
Okay.
But he was very quiet. So last year, no catch him say, Doc, when him this year mefanina. I thought he was joking. And so we started planning even towards Accra Sports Stadium. No? He was like, here's the check. Listen, when we talk about God's favor, this is what I'm talking about. And Silicon Man, we had a meeting in my house. It's like almost Fadian to say almost personal concert. 2 people, Silicon Papa and Uncle Richard, and Big Boy, my friend Big Boy. Almost Fadian Somodia, and the cost is huge. I mean, the kind of production there is huge. Imagine. They've taken everything. I'm just dealing with little ones be up, and you know, the 3 of us. I'm taking this part, which is like nothing compared to what they're doing, and I'm absolutely touched by that. No, there are good people in Ghana. I kid you not.
Indeed.
I mean, the Onuna or he's literally monitoring my social media and like this was good. This media tuna and I pray to God say was mamia and ye for mommy. And so everything is what's going to happen at the Independence Square. Man, it's showtime. Trust me. It's a whole production. I used a year to plan this.
Oh, that's beautiful to hear. But Yanko tie one of the latest songs as he say I would abana ye ba beto anko. This one is I Love the Way by Sonnie Badu, one of the latest songs as I say Odiaba. Doc, my Sambra studio Hani Metuchin. This is your latest song. Let us hear the story being the title.
From my So Sayers album to this one has been I think 7-8 years interval, and I took a break to plant a church, to make family. I wanted to be a full-time father in my children's life because it was with my itinerary. So I took a break. I have 6 children. Penina is 22. The Imani is 10. The last one is 7 months. They are at a place I met me to Kwai. Met me Jamo. They are fine. I have video now. They're seeing what daddy is doing. It's during the last live recording. No, I wanted to connect with the Gen Zs because of course this is that area, free millennium, or Gen Z, and so this song is that connection with that bit of piano kind of feel. But then the whole album also has the real Sonnie Badu. This is a typical Sonnie Badu, but this one was just for the Gen Z to let them know, so I'm still in touch with their generation.
Enti Sonnie Badu ni anene chichi nkomo ewie our studio no hanum say entertainment review. So you can be about nkoda. I'm interested in that one. So say one nkoda nko 6.
6.
We and I still have to ask.
Oh, maybe by a Patrick pa obo no trick over kwasha. Enti ba me
oh Patrick said yeah sisi oni hanum say enti ubu egu no say Patrick e bia wo so na
no akra obeka say I know how to trap him. I said, Mary, no, you're fine. Oh, until you can't resist it.
So, but there's something called family planning.
Oh, no.
And I won't family planning.
Family planning said,
oh,
and I've been told that.
So, no. Yeah. So is it the case? Yes, 6. You say it's okay. Oh, can we do 4 no crown? Now can we come anymore? But yeah, family planning and fa.
Oh, there be numbers. Last one then Tokwane didn't buy. Bonus is Rabapa. And say, oh no, you're and I romantic no. When you're spouse, Copa, Namu making lover. Oh my God. And
just say making up stage, you know, the last baby
me boom fool, be kai. Baby boy. We say yes. So I got 2 sons and 4 daughters. I'm blessed. Me okay.
Oh, you're okay.
Say come Oskapi diank me opi.
Okay. That's all Oscar, dog.
Oh, say they me want a best 6 no.
Your mom pai say let's be na 7 above account. But yeah, me share one thing I've also noticed when it comes to especially Uba be concert new show, especially Uba Ghana has say na me who say wo the team if you abrocheba bandsmen music any idea na wo the omu na if you abrocha. Is there any particular reason to ya we sir?
I've done this for almost 15 years. In fact, see my Regis team no. Mayor Stadium say I flew over 15 people from London. Sometimes I try to let them have that exposure of my kind of life. McCall, Ivory Coast 2 years ago, they rented a football bus. I flew my team from Nigeria, America, Canada, and I brought them all together. For me, it's not money per se, it's just the experience. We were all at the hotel, they had a great time, we gave them a great show. We cried the Marijisu team, no, it's just the music director, the management team, because as you can see, there's so much to be done on grounds. And so I combined the Ghanaian team in Ghana with the team in America that understands how we work things, and it's always been a winning team.
Okay, always a winning team. But this time around, Rhythms Africa, unkwana performing, and I say you won't from that bill. So
there are a lot of so this year, the Ghanaian edition, of course, a Yaya election, so a Ghanaian edition, and we have a lot of people coming to grace the occasion. I want it to be like Ujana Obetiana Eldam Rukunetunyum no. Ohana Obetiana Ebia Perez Netonyum no. That kind of surprise, no. It changes that atmosphere. To say last year if you were there, man, the atmosphere was so charged. Say audience it was just phenomenal. So this year the concept is this person will pop up. And as this person will pop up singing their popular songs. Okay. You know.
When is it to say from a now to see 29th no any flyer be a chess as no being na ever performing on
we'll see some on social media now, but the billboards there were purposed to have one image on there because you have actors on there, you're gonna get poets on there. So pastors are going to come because they're independent. So if we were to put everybody on there, so individual artists, normal banner will give them theirs, and then the billboards directs you straight to the independent square.
Okay, until 29th, but before I be come on panel members, so abamuno yankotie a King of Kings when so every Sonnie Badu.
Thing is on the line.
right, we're a King of Kings, and I would say this is more of the Sonnie Badu that we're falling in love with over the years. Yembra Studio has a near my panel members, so Emre Moon Common with me. You know when Shasi, who be up a catch a dog and I say questions be up a so busana.
I think sometimes it's very good when you tell your own stories, because truly at a concert and that's nyamani bia eya pa say nipa be say sika adaje more sika, and then oye bibi kese sa the attention is not on adeno but on the extremely petty details. Because at a point, I say me bisa not say, is that all that there is after the concert? Yeah, don't watch. That was all. And once one person picked that headliner,
everybody's running.
Obia, that's what is trending. Auntie, I am happy say it is never too late. Say you have told your own story, and then what the I am shishi. I am seeing that this is how serious this was, and even more, it makes the concert last year more special. Say, I won't be surprised at a point now if two stitches came off. It means you were bleeding, and our digital stage 4 hours in pain. You must love your God.
So he was not Ojina Menimpe. In case anything happened, he was going to grab me. So, he was literally shadowing me, and the assignment was anything happens to me, grab me. So
I think it was part of the schedule.
No, he had to monitor me and make sure, say, I'm okay, because I was not okay.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I've asked that question because as sophomore, sometimes I didn't class as sophomore, but say why a therapy da. But I'm happy so no I can say as part of the healing process, it means that talking about it. Mm-hmm. But let's come back to Rhythms of Africa. Meaning say our first album had that title.
Mm-hmm.
But why the concept? Because you've been successful in Nyama Wafa, Enyom Tour, the church, personal life, and Ankabe decided so Sisia and America currency met now high in Nyamepe, but coming back home to do this night. What was the inspiration behind it?
So that's a good question actually. So let's go back to church. My church has a lot of Americans, maybe 80% Americans, 10% Jamaicans, Haitians. I don't know how I got that favor. And the way I met Tom, Mikrum, they were all in love with Ghana. Thank you. The way I met Tom, they were all in love with Ghana. And I realized, every December, there is an event a lot of events. Uncle Sokrik was like, okay, I said, time you mentioned, there's this yes, do they know? So he was like, he even connected me to all of that, right? And so the whole point of Rhythms of Africa is to bring people from the diaspora to come and experience their spiritual father live in concert.
Wow.
So last year we had Abeku Santana's company, tourism company, hosting all of them, and they had a blast. They toured all over Ghana. Of course, Sonnie Badu hasn't returned in a long while, but this time I'm returning with people from the diaspora, and that's the whole plan. Every year we'll do that. We gather all of them together, and every year, this year Omeba, just to come and see Ghana.
And it is not just a concert, but you're also doing a return home.
Yes, ma'am.
For more, they haven't even come home.
Some of them are thinking of how to become citizens. Some of them traced their roots and they came to Ghana. So the excitement all year is incredible at church.
Wow.
And all over. We have 2 branches. My branch in New York and Atlanta. plus there's a whole Sonnie Badu fan base all over the world. You see, people come from all over the world. Last year there were people from Amsterdam. Some came with money, and I'm saying the Angie offering. And I told them, yes, my Angie offering on the
whilst performance was going on.
I didn't want. The presence of God was so strong. I remember one of my pastor friends said, they were nipa bai Yenje offering, and I told him, sir, we're not going to do that because a bit easy flow no. So I literally told them, no, don't do that.
But I didn't say you can actually put, I'm surprised I'm saying this, but you can actually put baskets in front of the stage.
You see,
and then
essay video, no? Okay, so when you're doing a production to that top notch for the world to watch, people wouldn't understand why people are walking to the way to a bit distracted the production. So that's also not allowed.
Okay, all right. Now, Sonnie, I'm interested in the particular one be our kind about the number of people I be audio mobile from the diaspora. So far be our year concert. And you utimi boabomo. The numbers is what I'm interested in. Just recently, you news about Tomampeni, about 500 people are Omaji citizenship now naturalized to become Ghanaians. So, in terms of numbers,
last year we had about 18 of them. Okay, and then this year the numbers never reduce, and this is the reason why. November 29th, that time near Thanksgiving. America. Yeah. Now, America for Thanksgiving in Diaspora. I mean, that's
even
everything.
More than Christmas.
Absolutely. So a lot of them pulled back because they thought it was going to be the 1st December at Accra Sports Stadium. So the moment you Independence 29th, a lot of them really could not make it. I think this trip we have about 10 or 12.
Okay.
When they land, I'll know the number that's coming. But the whole plan is in the future, and we'll have more of them come, and hopefully some of them will buy properties and invest in Ghana.
Okay, so great.
Well, Mebo Abaso for this event, any dream pa chiri. So it's not just a concert, but it's also a channel our brothers from the diaspora, and those who also want to be citizens. Yesterday, was it yesterday?
2 days ago, yeah.
You should have been there.
I saw it online and I thought it was so beautiful.
Yeah,
very, it was
very
really
emotional.
Yeah.
And the tears from these brothers. But how come say why apply for the December in GH calendar?
We did. Time on
yeah.
Not team Nisromoya, and so they it's part of it. They did. Oh no! Remember you were sitting right here.
I know.
And so the team, George Quay,
yeah.
he was leading Rhythms of Africa last year, so he got all of that done, according to George.
Means they should be on the calendar.
Anyway,
okay,
we'll talk about that.
It is okay. So you have a question, Anna?
I have one more.
No, but me pacho technical team in Africa.
So because Silicon House it take it over no. One of the things he's doing is he's flying some of his technical team from London, and then I'm bringing my sound team as well. So it's myself and Silicon coming together to work on this production.
My last point. My home concert, baby. I'm yet to see you flop.
Oh, flop. Right,
yeah.
right.
In any of the concerts, I'm coming, hoping that I'll see
him flop
this time. Put me to shame and let me see something that I've not seen before. Do you understand?
I think I got it. So it's I see it as very encouraging. Okay, what you're saying is, Badu, I'm coming and I want to experience something I've never experienced before. So you've actually dared me to keep working hard, and so I see it positive. It's really good, and
right.
Hopefully I'm gonna do well.
Okay.
By the grace of God. Yeah.
Okay. Now we think so. What last question, Pacho Bonito, Maya, and I can wrap it up.
Pastoring and singing. Or a favorite amongst them, and then your songs. Yeah, so the many songs you have. What's your personal favorite or best album? I will shout or feel say this is my best yet.
So pastoring and singing, I'll take singing over for pastoring. pastoring was a calling that I could not reject. But I can speak for myself. Me ho akodi pa because asofode nye easy. Emotionally, financially, physically, mentally. Me ho akodim. Who doesn't like singing? I would fly first class, 5-star hotel, sing your 1 hour, they give you huge dollars, and you go, who doesn't like that? But then when the calling came, I didn't have a choice, right? And so that's why I put everything aside. I've set up everything. I'm back on the road again because that's Sonnie Badu. No matter whatever you do, the world will know Sonnie Badu as the minstrel. And so I need to really embrace that, which I am doing. And I want my children to experience their dad in those dimensions. To also answer your next question as to which one of the albums or songs that does it for me, I think every one of them has its personal experience. Because I write songs based on what I've been through. Into my soul says I was going through something. I was going through a certain moment in my life. I was asking God questions. I say what bia opepa but unim the entire ope, right? So I'm just grateful to God. Say it's almost 30 years and I'm relevant on the global scene. Ache. And I'm just grateful, praying for strength.
Okay.
Not young cause will influence your generation.
Okay. On the 29th of November, and our Rhythms of Africa, Basudok, or final words, what are the Nkrofor Mo Bano, dear number expected?
I want to thank all of you. Brakwesi, grateful, all of you. Thank you. You really take care of me when I'm here. Into the Peace FM, my entire group, Father Dixon, everybody. I want to say thank you. And then Saturday, a bit peace walk as well, from 7 a.m. to 9, from Osu Dankwa Circle to Independence Square. And I heard so many people are coming. We're just announcing, say, Ghana, your Ghana Bakope. Whichever way, whichever political party you belong to, Yeman ye Bakope. Oko baby na say, let's have a successful and peaceful election. I want to thank Ghanaians. I feel the love in Ghana. And I promise to remain loyal to my country. As simple as that.
Okay. All right. On the 29th of November, Independence Square, and our Rhythms of Africa Peace Edition, Ekoso, Sonnie Badu, among other artists, I ni say, Womobeba, Independence Square, na Omunina Mabama Yenina Tuntum Yankupon, a free concert, enti, your best stress, Obia Momodiana, Omra, na Yenina Yembe Yankupon, 49 minutes on top of the hour, 3 high peace, 104.3 with the entertainment review, meeting at the MCI of Waya Diane Wabani Abetwaj.
Heaven and earth adore. You're the mighty God. You reign eternally. Alpha and Omega. None compares to you. I am that I am. Hallelujah to your name. Angels bow before you. Heaven and earth adore you. You're the mighty God. You reign eternally. Alpha and Omega.
Sing hallelujah. I cast my bay and Kononana on Naibo Entertainment Review and a Yawo. Get us a good watching entertainment. Come on here, DWA. Sonnie Badu with this one. There's also rhythms of Africa. Bebo Modia now the Juan Kwakoji. Also, we want to do Peace Edition. Assume drink one. Sing hallelujah. Sonnie Badu there with this right here on Entertainment Review. And I'm sure, sir, you're ready to let peace reign here in Ghana. Asum J. And I hear Asum J. All right, so I'm saying I'm saying Entertainment Review soon as you go now. Yenin komo. So there's a music event be across the US abrochimi Ghana. We are still in fact, that music event or festival no almost friend Coachella. Na Coachella have announced in fact, Afibiano say babe baswa. They announced the musicians and anyom to be perform sa event so. Sika oyayum tuni o perform sa Coachella ya obenyano kwanim emuedu. Sansuna it's an enviable platform. Min can say adia anyum to phone ya na unyana perform sa Coachella platform ya because the number of people are ya na omoko sa event and pim over 200,000 ni echire and umunyana timi ko bodom pim of fakon na for this Coachella music festival across the US abrochime. Now they've announced the artists will be performing next year, in fact 2025. Ghana ninyum tuni ba kwa kopiem and tanyum tuni and probably ye nyina na ye ni gine nyom ho ana ye di na chie follow no sabat. She's very huge when it comes to taking Ghana beyond the borders of Ghana. So taking Ghana beyond the borders of Ghana. Utimi fa Ghana no the Ghana no ama Ghana so fi no the fi Ghana no the ko baby foforo. Her name is Amaarae. Amaarae is on the bill. She's performing at the Coachella next year. Na no na epesi edi nkomo ebie nkomo no kakra Olele Salvador, entertainment journalist, sanso ye blogger yene no eni nkomo kakra e wo yesa asemi Olele otimi nka me mo akwaba
eja bida good afternoon but otimi nka
meto nka pa bibia aboko de
ya mi ado bibia aboko na wo so
ye gusun kakra nkra so Coachella they've announced a artist on be perform. Yeah, ye nim yen shadan follow it for mutie. So can we be kakra for Coachella? Why it's so important? If you're an artist and you get on that platform, it gets to help you know. Why is it a big deal for artists? I mean, to get Coachella. Dia na betimi aka found.
I got me first of all me that was ne uti for mutie sia. Na machia me young kon me conform studio sia ombeka one adi sankomo yi. I think sir your introduction the importance of the festival. Coachella is arguably one of the most watched festivals globally. And yeah, festival every artist, whether established or upcoming, has it on their bucket list as part of their CV and as part of their portfolio. And it's because of how the festival over the years has become a mainstay for global talent, and the kind of media coverage it has, the international interest, the potential collaborations that come with it in terms of the producers, the brands, the global artists, and so on and so forth. So it's not you can put Coachella in the same conversation as the UK's Glastonbury. It's just that with Coachella, it has more clouds, a wider reach, and the kind of people that you would meet there are what we call a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So it's a big deal for any artist at all in the world, and that's why we are excited. Say, yeah, sister Amaarae, any opportunity to be the first Ghanaian to grace such a stage, and we are looking forward to see the opportunities that will come out of that as well moving forward.
Honum saying I'm pesa obua na uchiremu kakra yi. So abakwasem, does that mean say Amaarae as a Nyumtuni is making history for Ghana? Say Ghana Nyumtuni winya akwenya a perform Coachella for the first time. Sanity say about the history.
Very well. I mean, Osha history kakra. There was a gentleman known as Moses Sumsney, if I'm not mistaken. I think between either 2018 to 2019, he was on the set as well. But Moses doesn't want to identify himself, or he doesn't identify himself as a Ghanaian. He identifies himself as an American. For those of us writers, journalists, we do not like to count such that, because if the artist has said, he wants to be identified as an American, or he plies his trade as an American artist, you don't want to force the narrative on him. So essentially, it gives the opportunity to Ama, who was born here, grew up here, went to school here, started her music journey, started her music career from Ghana, but unfortunately, the way I can resonate with the Ghanaian audience. So she had to carry the music from here to another audience, another market. To say, one of the arguably one of the youngest global pop stars from the continent. Indeed, Ama is the first Ghanaian to have graced this what you may call it, this festival, or this stage, this biggest stage, this world big stage, come 2025.
Olele, you seen what Mama Yenaya to say Coachella no is one of the biggest platformer. Almost every musician being yanka. I mean, in the journey of the music career, no bet to me Afro stage, a performing. But I must say, right. Do you know near Ekomu what informs their choice of artists on Peso Muyusu?
Well, that's a very brilliant question, because I think for a very long time, just like the way we have conversations around the Grammys, we've always wondered what goes into the selection of the Coachella. But I also must admit, just like any other industry, there are politics and there are bureaucracies, as well as relationship playing a deep role. So Mubakaya, I think if not earlier this year or last year, Amaarae announced a new management that were going to be responsible for her live appearances or live concert appearances. And these people also seem to have done some work for Burna Boy. And as part of her career trajectory, she's always taking some, intentional strategies and decisions with the team to make sure that she's pushing the envelope and she's pushing the limits. Because these festivals work a lot with labels. They work a lot with labels. Some of these labels, like we know, like the Sonnies, the Warner Music, the Rock Nation, the Def. I mean, if you look at the artists on the bill, the Travis Scotts and whatnot. I think apart from Amaarae, Tyler is also on the bill as well. So these are big label spenders. Sebi, they have a way of, negotiating these appearances for their artists, and it's only nice and humbling to know, Ama has been part, or has been able to find herself in such a position to be on the stage like that. But it still comes back to the politics that we all know when it comes to the music industry.
Okay, so you're wrapping up in common and not just say most of the time, no, to get sa opportunities way and now when way to echo performing wa fashion kesebi sa no majority of connections in the then ejina a year or record label are so any connections are almost so building over the years, no.
Yes, at the same time, so as I also who say you need to have the cloud that commands the following in a sense. So we share a new more year last year. Fountain Baby album no dropping and it was arguably one of the most critically acclaimed best albums in the world last year. I think Rolling Stone kind of friend is a pitch. A friend is oh man, I've forgotten their names. But we had quite a number of global pop culture magazine and culture magazines giving Amaarae's album Fountain Baby, fantastic reviews. I think one of the ratings from Metacritic, arguably one of the most difficult groups to impress. Ranking that album as 9/10 for the whole world. But more so, no, I think for what I can speak on Amaarae's behalf on the team is say Amaarae has been on the road, and I think because of the live shows now, she's been able to pull up, her performances and how she's able to put everything together. And to Kaya, the back Ghana what can I say? VGM is Amaarae was supposed to be on the show, but had to pull out because of some of these challenges, concerning rider and all of those things. So these things have become a part of Amaarae's brand in terms of her live performances, what she puts in the live performances. And these are some of the things that Coachella is looking for. Are you able to give us a fantastic live show, although you have your labels backing you, you have people speaking on your behalf, do you have the clout, do you have the numbers, do you have the influence, do we have your fans crying out to see you on stage? All of these petty things play a role. But you also need to give credit to the artist. They say every single time she's investing in making sure she's on top of her game when it comes to her live music performances globally.
Okay. Olele Salvador, you better was say what you bring out betre in Simu. Olele Salvador, entertainment journalist and a face so blogger. Or de Coachella Munsen Semne, Munchiremu, Abre, Yemra Studio Hana, Yeni, panel members, so and better home come Whitney, for microphone no na yen shasia.
When a woman hosts, is always a woman first. Sorry. I think it's a very good news, and I am glad say you besides our question is what informs the choice for artist selections for Coachella. But overall, I am mete news winner, and I think at this moment, Oshe one of Nkofo Omoton like. Maya now holding high the flag of Ghana because maybe Amaarae Bekubiano is one of, as much as or identifying so as an American citizen, she identifies more as Ghanaian than that. Inti Bibi Obekubiano or yes she also turn nemai and watch the concerts na there Yajina to Mupa not Ghana but say other international concerts na di okono Yajina to Mupa, and she's no longer a budding young star but an international star with every stage of Bijina Subia. And congratulations to her. And then I'm sure say because ye who say yen dear Baku this time no more eyes will be on Coachella next year to see what she will be doing.
Microphone and Nebremo.
Well, for me, I'm looking at one thing: how it's going to benefit Ghana as a country and our industry as a whole. Say or perform year ebema adwen enia eyeballs bebre abagana ho. The no betimi ebie kwan ama other artists in Ghana nso no festival organizers will chase them. Maybe I'm so happy and I hope and pray she will deliver as usual.
Okay, Amaarae be performing a year Coachella, one of the biggest festivals in the world when it comes to a year Nyumtumwa. Next year 2025 April. 6 minutes on top of the hour 4. Yanvan komo we entry hana yanko yanimni embedi yankoma.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
Weekend, it's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Live, digital, and on your smartphone. Your radio is hot.
What on the jump on the other fucking entertainment review. And then it's over to some entertainment. I've been another entertainment review. President of Bam for Tennessee. Entertainment review. Down up over my man, the fans,
Peace FM 104.3 in Wasugusu Awutie Entertainment Review Jumedie and Etie for Mugusu Amutie. 9 minutes on top of the hour 4. Ewo Peace FM meeting the MCI Ebo Amini Minya Penny Akosi Aboaje ene di Jumedie Muchiame. Ye ko ye story a etwatwa. Na ye hosti ye the Ghana DJ Awards. Ewo Ghana hanu say utum say awards be edi mu akotina ye the award ye DJs ene ye MC sa wo mo ye adwuma pa ewo ye industry mu. Now for the very first time in the history of Ghana DJ Awards no nipa mienu ewini award baako. Category no MC / Hype Man of the Year. Na NASA awardee was between Kojo Manuel and our face so MC portfolio. Na ehun sensem bebre aba ye beka kotieti voice ni bi na ye babaka ye ne organizers no of awards ni bi so ebetwetwe nkomo na wo mo atre mu yenkotie nia Kojo Manuel eka ewo 3 music or call for interview no.
I don't believe there's anything like a tie. I don't think Ghana would have an election and then we finish and say the MPP and NDC won. Are we going to do that? No, because it's based on merit of your hard work, of your influence, and the votes that people are giving you. So if you can end up by saying that, it'd be 2 people were the best people at this, I never understand the notion behind it. And I haven't had any official statement from the Ghana DJ Awards or why that happened, because the last, because I've won 3 years in a row. I won 2019, and then I won 2022, 23, and now. So you're saying that 2022, 2019, 2023, now I don't have size. Right, but now I have size.
Okay, but it's a year of review.
like, did you know what I'm saying?
Just switch topics.
No
problem. Pardon me.
Votes, per my knowledge, votes is 30%, and the board is 70%. I don't know how much votes overshadowed what the board decided, meaning that the board was already split.
Public vote is 40. I think the board is.
Oh, you're the board as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's 30 or 40.
Yeah,
what I know is 30, unless
the academy is 30, and then the they say the board is 40 or something.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but to make up 100, I'm thinking everybody knows the work I have done the year under review. So I don't know what exactly we are comparing it with. Because I don't know where you can enter and say, are you mad? And someone would not know what that means. Because when I started, I used to have to caution people that, we can't say it here, we can't say it there, because it's problematic. If someone doesn't understand it, they get
and
agitated.
It's not
an insult. You know? We had to hold back. Now I've gotten to a point where I don't have to say that anymore. So if we work through it to a point where there are lots of people that are MCs now because, look at Kojo Manuel, what he has done. I did not even think I would ever have to come and sit on TV or radio and have to tell people, because I have never been that kind of person. But we've gotten to that point where you win an award and you have to come and defend the award because there's somebody else that people think.
What's your relationship with Portfolio?
I'm a Kumasi boy, so I know of him, and we met a couple of times. We've had conversations.
Have you guys had a chat after this?
After this, no. After this, no. It's been a bit of like, Charlie, congratulations, but we haven't had an actual conversation.
Has he accepted the award as it is? I mean, you haven't accepted the award as it is.
Wait, what am I accepting? I mean, Like, I'm accepting that he won as well.
The tie.
The tie.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's no tie. Everybody knows who won the award.
Who won the award?
Everybody knows. Jay,
yeah.
Go to your crew.
Yeah.
Ask them who won the MC Hype Man of the Year 2024 Ghana DJ Awards. They will tell you who. And,
okay.
and if you have a bigger number of them saying it's not me, cool.
Wait. How did they?
Are you mad?
FM. Okay, all right. So, yɛn fa sra kɛse yɛn fa ma 3 music. Ma daruma ni nya sa, ni aye board ma mo no. Komo ni nyina ne say tifo. Nansia na Ghana DJs Awards. Eno si abas body e wo homa ye DJ CMCC ni wo mo maka. Na wo mu wie ye category bako DJ and MC Hype Man of the Year. Nipa mienu eno mo enya sa abas body no. Nti obroni ka be tie. Na tie wo mu mienu say a man for 2 omo so abana man for dodo na afi say sa nipa mienu yi abranti ya no kasa sisi ya friend no Kojo Manuel na MC portfolio sa nipa mienu yi eno na Kojo Manuel say wono onyintum won pene so ofi say there was no tie na wono ena owi ni ne account so ye pese nya nchechemu kakra ewo sa asemi but yen sanka organizers no. Okay, so I understand that he's on the line. Good
afternoon, Honorable Akwesi Awaji.
Bibia Boko, dear.
Fine.
So, Trino still lying by,
They say, yeah, better than before.
Okay, so you're being futufra. We will mix it up. Why?
Sure.
I'm sure, sir, you've heard the voice. What Kojo Manuel, any Asemia, okay. So, I want you to explain to me, for how this whole thing works. About saying in a tie by this category, Chichem Kakra, FMI, Mercury.
Right. Thank you very, very much. And the Guinness Ghana DJ Awards, which was held earlier on the 9th of November, it received some very, very great reviews. Now, this particular one that we are talking about now has become like the biggest talk of the event as it stands right now. First of all, let me establish it that this particular category we are talking about is a category that I'm so personally interested in, because when you mention the word hype man, I am the first person to actually introduce that word to Ghanaians. So if you check and you followed entertainment, you know that I am Ghana's first hype man. I started this, on all the stages. And I'm happy how that very jurisdiction has grown. You now have talents like MC Nice, Kojo Manuel, MC Portfolio, El Chapo, name them. All these amazing professionals are doing very well for themselves. So let us get back to the matter. There was a tie, and that is the fact. I'll take you back a bit to the breakdown of how this whole thing works. So there is public voting, which constitutes 40%, and you have the academy voting, which constitutes 20%. And then there is a board. Of course, we want to make sure that the technicalities and all also is in play when it comes to this. There's a contribution of the board, which is 40%. Now, this very category we are talking about, if you look at the public voting, which was made public, it was in real time, so all Ghanaians got to see. The public voting was led with 29% by MC Nice, who is based in the Bono region. Now, the second to follow, MC Portfolio, who had 1,699 votes, which constitutes 20.1% of the entire, public vote. The one that followed, MC Nana King, who had 16.3%, which constituted 1,381 votes. Followed by Kojo Manuel. He had 16%, which was 1,350 votes. Okay, so it goes on and on. I think as it stands right now, we are talking about two professionals, say MC Portfolio and Kojo Manuel. So in the realms of public voting, MC Portfolio led Kojo Manuel, with 1,699 votes. Now Kojo Manuel had 1,350 votes. But as I've explained, there is the academy votes, which constitute the event vendors, radio station managers. You have other industry personalities who vote in that category before you have the board. And that is where when the math was done, these professionals even were able to beat the likes of MC Night, who actually have emerged the winner if this event now was based on just public voting.
I see. So, well, now Kojo Manuel thinks that there was no tie. How do you respond to that?
Yes. So the fact is a tie, and that is why there is a tie. Now, I want to remind us all and draw the attention of us all to the fact that it is not rare to have a tie in a competition. We have seen football matches that have ended up in draws. We have seen huge awards programs like the BET Awards. We have seen the Grammys. They have all had examples. If you may recall, even Sarkodie and Wizkid at a point in time won in a tie the BET Awards International Artist, of the Year. And it is something that is not rare, and it would be nice to have one person win, but when there is a tie, there is a tie.
Okay, so just hold on for a question from my co-host MCI Boa. Why?
Right.
Okay. Into Mercury, senior watcher public votes, the percentages are each winner, and as a say each artist when it comes to academy, any board, so Edia, what are the things that they consider? Omudi chusuka say way modern bo esin way di and I say way di esin way. Is it the number of shows or me hosty the number of shows are on my hype man for what goes into it, Chemukaka?
Right. So it is a combination of all these, and that's the reason why it's very important to have the input of the board and the academy, because you may agree that, example, if this is left for the public, then definitely these professionals that you are talking about may not even be in a conversation as it stands now, because the person who led the public vote here, MC Nice. And to your question, the board is looking at a combination of public appeal, professionalism in execution of the duties of these professionals on these lines. So professionalism, we're looking at numbers, looking at the number of events, the quantum of events, of the outputs that these professionals have made. So it is these encapsuled that inform their votes.
Okay. Now, speaking of professionalism, near Kojo Manuel it's sort of it's sort of denting this image of Ghana DJ Awards why several years and my last question they wrap it up and say officially as the Ghana DJ Awards organizers officially what are you saying to this?
As a matter of fact, I haven't had the opportunity to consume the entire content of what put out. I am only privy to the fact that he said there was no tie. So I'll have to take time and myself listen, and I'll also forward to all the stakeholders who matter or this, if there is anything, as you put it, denting the image of the awards. I'm not privy to that. But if there is anything in that regard, then the appropriate measures will be taken.
Okay. Now, Mami Musawe and Sana Mama Wako, Kojo Manuel Nankasa Wafreo, or no Wakasa, have you heard from any of them? I mean, both winners for that particular category,
Well, interestingly, I had a phone call from both of them yesterday. what Kojo Manuel said to me was he deserved to win the award. And what MC Portfolio also said to me was he deserved to win the award, and he did not understand why there was a tie with Kojo Manuel. Same did Kojo Manuel say. So I have heard from them, and this is all they have said, to me. But I don't know if there is something, as you said, very gravely thinking for public consumption. So I will have to check that out.
Okay, but then no. Say question. Did you take time to explain to them? Say say ne course so enunti ene ma ye be siege na ye say award category way no e be tie between omo.
Yes, I took time to explain this to them. In fact, it is not a secret that the Guinness Ghana DJ Awards runs on the mechanism I explained to you, the percentages and everything. But I realized that year on year, especially when a person doesn't meet their expectations, then you have them, making certain comments that are distasteful. Now, say, echo omware, then they are okay, So that is what the observation has been. So I always have to take my time to remind them or to take them through what the mechanism is, what the percentage is, all of that. And from the explanation that I gave to them yesterday, they understood. But I don't know if there is anything else, as I mentioned, that is out there.
Okay. Mercury, you better see. Mercury, Mercury, the CEO of Ghana DJ Awards, or no, NOD, yes, in Chetremu, Ebre, Yemba Studio, Hanum say, na Yemba to uncommon. So, Socrates, me patch off a microphone, no, na Yen committee, ye pass away in Semnichi.
Well, the first guy, apart from near or can't say or no deserve it, or me and can say no deserve it, but the other one, the first one, the friends say
Kojo
Manuel. Mitie ne side no Kasati say he's entitled to the awards. Say a bona fide
property.
A year on there so could win in minimum idea or yeah a man that's quote unquote audacity to claim that position. So my tie wait say organizer no what technicalities are ye de drew I think it's about time we ignore some of these people when there is an event and there is these issues. Event organizers only need to come and explain the technicalities and leave the rest to the contestants. Me pacho again, me tie Kojo Manuel, me bisa question bi. Ya eboa, where misa but me pacho me bisa. Omu 2 years cancer na omu file.
And you mean to me, I just said Mercury na.
Okay. Because so when 2 years ke bia ansa no file a. Na nyasi yesisi wa na si bibio. Yensisi wo. Eye obi eno or yen event and wasisha the mechanism how to go about it, how to determine who won what, and what fasa mechanism yeah. I don't think say we are there so baby soon no.
But don't you think say also because over the years now what's your my yeah. This is the first time I be sa the
same
and
no but Secretary sama okay there. Enye say bi ensu but so yes, me tiasie and utaka sa me bia I have problem with that though. Obino you heard him say it's public.
Yes.
Public so oh yeah the near say bi owu kuku emu ade bia wonkwan wo ye o wade a wo ye o. The moment you bring the public inside no e fa ye nyina ye ho enti en be ya wonkwan wade enti say okay so see I mean fancy secret obi no so ye na ade
and one man mechanism engine film
debut yes
wama
oh nya betrema minim nya meka obi no ye na ade mechanism near brofo na aka me see obi no ye na ade
okay
eno aba be gina circle eno fa kwan bone so no ogigi amanfo sika Yen din yanko because
I'm born in Pacho and being in in this
Mr. Kwamboni, so you know, sir, you know illegitimate means.
No, me can't in this contest about these awards. No, I'm
making a point. So
okay,
after that I'll come to the point. I am saying that Ota can say obi no ye na adie. But I'm saying that, and yes, that statement, no, obi no ye na adie. Inti enhwe no. And yes, say unkwa ujina ho na wo ye wa adie wa so wa na odi di ho dia fine. But once I would a man for baby room no. See intimi ntina onka say obi na wo ye na adie. Because now the public are also part of it. So say public no be being koya. Me and kasa ho yemfa no say o na wo ye wa adie na wo de mechanism ato ntie pa yemfa me yemfa.
Mpacho afi bra the contest me gina so amede kasa no. O can say uwie no abeba no so. Mpacho
I've addressed it in Tibia, minim say bia, opeso busa sembia.
Because me can in this contest say obi an award, you be adie, mercury, and no setting ne awards. Inti the fact remains say yena dear. And now why ninshisha ya or the befasu edia determine. And now wo say who were interest wom. Wako mechanism and say kwa nhihye ode ato ho no we use sansi hye na ni previously no ye odi ema wa wini ye sansi hye na ene editai aba eno na meka no sansi hye no editai aba the same public no mo ka ho eno wini ye the same public no ene ye public votes board academy ni nyema ni nyina sansi hye ni nyina wo enti me kan se obi na eye na de no waye ne nhihye ya me kan se bia obi koya agana 1 agana 2 wo circular ye nhwe no no for the gigini crofosika no we eye award scheme any watro board eye say percentage public eye say percentage we eye say percentage wa hihye ni nyina anyway use the same mechanism no wo se wonti ase enti kwesi saade na meka no ni amigina so nie
na me so me ye majana 1 ajana 2 anu fa ho be
daddy
adai me so me ye majana 1 ajana 2 afa ho
because you know host na ya yebo me ni ya yebo de ka
ye me no ye host
that is I was going to say that's nonsensical.
Debbie
you heard me saying that we are co-hosting, so what are you saying? I say say me all one.
Ja ebo ama me
I need to know Javi man. No question me busa o musa.
That's nonsensical.
Enti
ya asem na no ya no asem be ya asem na no ya asem
ya ebo asem am kan say we nya jana 1 jana 2 we eye play
me na me ya jana 1 jana 2 fa ho be so great
o ya jana 1 jana 2
twem na ko na me ya jana ya twem emfa ho adam de ajana 1 na ajana 2 dia ba so
mpacho
say me fa ajana 1 na ajana 2 nu ba so
debi
enti twem ko
yeah
adana ba be
me pacho ajana 1 ajana 2 no won see achibia ko gina court am ready for that
me say twem ko e fa ho
fine we be twem akọ
because who be gina ho won't me twem ko because you see a consensus you when we say asem akoya obu amanfo
akwesi e dey na che so obu amanfo me see won see achibi e dey na ko gina court
why I was yes una wa say but I was na why no na say me say ade we kwan fa so and this is not the first time
kwan no me pacho sa kwan no fa so there be kwesi to wa say sa kwan no fa so no wa kire wo from beginning say kwan we so ne mefa kwan we so ne mefa wa kire from the beginning
but the attorney say Socrates say e bianca Omunim say for the first time, award the tie between these two people. Maybe Yanka was somebody the weight of the academy vote, any board ni vote ni bibia to or send ye
my example of some of these conversations after. On my example of other schemes, award schemes there's been tie. And
also the fact that I think say for the first time because Manuel Casano or say we winning for 3 consecutive times.
Yeah.
All those times there was nothing wrong with the scheme, nothing.
No, not tie anymore. Not tie anymore.
But tie no, is it wrong? On my example, yeah, boy, those events now, a year tie no, Sebia Manone and Asibi no. I didn't say that. Use mechanism now, but they realize use all the indicators settle. And no nya jana 1 jana 2. obi ehu mu pefe no mu say ya ye we public no to say and the hand say no win way
and then I make say sankomo money ye known to almost
but
say
release I also agree say release voting
portfolio we are 20 point something percent
but also voting pattern was public
say
nyabote also voting pattern no public
nyabote so kwet nyabote and no public voting no
and na public
yes and no na public but academy dia ne board dia and public and see and me na wo catch me say me ni obi atai nti say no you are not giving me any concrete reason as to why awards na ba be tie
me pa cho embra o winning ye no oko bisa say public na to
say no onu kwa no winning ye the votes so and the public vote and the academic vote was for him
why are you questioning it?
But he has reasons to question. He doesn't understand. It's many Musa questions.
O winnie and the otiasie.
And I make sure say
so winnie ya otiasie.
O winnie ya no not the votes from the academy board and public.
Show to say if it's not public.
Yeah, call into competition Munsa. You should know that sometimes some of these things happen. There have been occasions they should DJ Awards, they should introduce if it's a tie like that, you know. Whatever category you are now, whatever it is, you know, say no, omonye a national science and maths they be a breaking a year, it would.
They've been fair. Maybe I feel said they've been fair.
But
so what's the problem?
But you see, also no, so great. Okay, Bibia, I think that you are not being fair to Manuel.
See, the problem is that you won't hear the bragging right is being shared.
Exactly. And I think you are not being fair to Manuel when he says that as far as Ono is concerned in his head, because
in his head
these things have happened on several occasions. Yama award for a certain category, and then that category, you know, three people were all in that category. And your mom na the same question guys ask me your mom na the same as the best but omobedu o memu ha no nipa baako can say ono no ya the best as far as
obeka say ono no win no but obeka say ono no win
and ono the best o kai say
no na manual
there be o see ono wabeka ne de Enti omo aka no so mra me kan omo de.
So that is her bragging rights.
Yeah.
Enti when so can say when can say as far as his concern.
So get my Whitney we
as far as ono your concern no. E yo no. And now for 3 consecutive times we winning.
He's right.
And he's still standing on that to say
right. We're winning.
Still no.
Yes.
E ya ne de.
Good, we're winning. Yes, say or no you're the best. Anyway, so you're the best. And no say oh yeah, half best. No. The two of you were the best for the year. There is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with it. You've won 3 times. And yet 2.5 times, you've won 3. So you have the bragging right to say, for the year 2023 or 2024, no, you were the best. Everything supports it. So being so winning beer, I don't see why you are your friend is saying.
Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, the best you are saying now. I'm saying, Breno. Time to go. Brussels here, no Dean Crane, source and I concert bridge with you. So good, what's the day? What's the say? Now can we be so great? What's the day?
I say topic we have so many.
Of course, and Kwani I'm holding over to us.
Oh, yeah, sure, you promise?
I'm not promising anything. I mean, Jim.
You do what with me?
Eh?
Are you a Jehovah Witness?
Messi me promise Bibia. Okay.
That's all you come ask me boy.
And for
me nyina.
Say MC but Manuel the MC is your Tihanum say on cran.
But if you come ask no buy.
And so
and wa be Accra boy.
Yeah.
Any way wo come ask.
Aye. So MC portfolio so he has been talking on also the same video to drag. So we're checking out.
Okay, was your 4 year and was saying I'm only a J Brewo entertainment review. So exactly 37 minutes on top of the hour 4. Aha, and I jamu kwanye sinyame ya dumne won kwan wa hoden a memory da ye besan ehia e wo peace 104.3. Me di MC ya ye boa me ne eye me nua pani akosia boaje and the dwumaje mu chia me ye da se bebre ye ko.
Baby, goodbye.